as shit, right? And I'm a little bit high, you know, just a little bit, small shit, right? Oh, let's get the fuck out of that shit. Oh yeah. So I'm high as shit, right? I gotta go to work at 7 a.m. every Wednesday, right? So what I do before I, get up or go to sleep is, I smoke a bowl, right? Smoke a bowl, right? And you just go to work, and then when I went to work, I was already drinking, right? Because I drank last night for the show. Also for the show. Man, we're gonna have a good other show tonight. I'm doing two shows, so I'm doing a 15-minute one right now. Trying to think of shit to talk about. I'm talking about my experience at Jimmy John's. So let me tell you about Jimmy John's. Right. Let me tell you about Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's is a slave labor camp force. It's fucking terrible. Okay. I was working maybe 12 hours a week at this store on Zeb Road. Right. And I was working only 12 hours because my boss, I'm not going to mention his name, we're just going to call him NP. So NP's making these hours for me, right? I'm sitting over here wondering what's going to happen next. Let me just crack this real quick. It's probably going to explode everywhere. So like I said, I'm going into work right today. I go to work at 7 a.m. Okay? And at 7, I need a hat to wear, guys. I can't be doing this without no fucking hat. Can I get a hat, please? Alright, let me go grab it. Oh, here we go. I'll wear this LA hat. Right, so I'm high as shit, right? I smoked last night before I went to bed. I went to bed at about 11 to midnight. So I went to bed at 11 at midnight. And I'm just laying there thinking about what I can talk about for my show next. So I'm talking about this today. Because I chose my day. I chose to go to work baked. No big deal. It's whatever. But throughout the day, I'd be taking out trash. I'd be hitting the bowl when I go to take out the trash just to continue the day, make it better. And it gets you through the day. It really does. Because when, I was like, it was like 8 o'clock in the morning, right? I'm high as shit. And what happens to me? I'm high as shit. I don't talk to nobody. I don't talk to nobody. Let me turn some lights on for you guys, because, I always like my show to have lights. I don't talk to anybody, right? So I'm sitting there working the grill. I was drinking a beer at this moment, too. Yeah. So I'm sitting there working the grill. I have a cup, plastic McDonald's cup, filled with a Budweiser. And I'm just sitting there sipping it, right? I'm just going, flipping the burgers over and everything like that. So I'm sitting there like that, right? And my manager walks over. She's a small little Latino lady. So she's like, Alex, can you take out the trash? And I'm sitting here like, man, I'm trying to work the grill. But yeah, I'll take out the trash just because I like you. So I go to take out the trash, right? My buddy Christopher's buried in this sea of boxes. And I'm going to like, Chris, what are you doing? Like, what's going on? And he's like, oh yeah, I forgot to mention that I don't break down the boxes. That's your job. And I'm just sitting here like, dude, drinking my beer. I'm sitting here like, dude, what are you talking about? And he's like, oh yeah, I don't fold boxes. That's your job. So I'm standing here like, listen, it's your job. You're the maintenance guy. Do your shit. Carry on. Right. But it's cool. I'm cool with Christopher. You know, we're cool. We're chill. You know, we puff a cig probably once a morning before the day starts. He gets there at around 8 o'clock. It depends on the day I'm working. Like on Monday, I worked from 9 to 4. So I work from 9 to 4. You know, I feel like I got really sidetracked with my new job. So we were talking about Jimmy John's, right? Jimmy John's is a money invested little piece of shit. Doesn't care about nobody. He doesn't even have veteran discounts or senior citizen discounts at any of his stores. I think that's kind of bullshit. Right. Fucking Jimmy John's. And they were working me like 120 hours every 2 weeks. So I'm just sitting here dying physically. Like, my back's hurting, dude. I'm getting sick. I'm getting wheezy. I'm starting to fucking lose my shit, you know. So December rolls along. I quit. Right? I quit. I tell them, you know, I can't do this. The hours are too long. Days are too long. You know, you got me working from 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. Some days, you know. It's not really fair. So I quit. And now I'm working at McDonald's. McDonald's is pretty chill, you know. It depends on the day. Saturdays and Sundays are really chill. Mondays through Fridays, they're kind of a living fucking hell. I get paid on the 22nd, though, so when I get some money, I'll probably get a stand for this camera. Right, so I'm drunk as shit. Right, I went on a break. Right. Went on a break. I took a Budweiser. I started drinking it. I'm sitting there on the toilet just drinking the beer. Right. So I'm sitting there on the toilet just drinking the beer, right? Now, how I see it is, you know, I'm just sitting there drinking a beer, you know, pooping and whatever, doing some shit, right? But I don't see it as a bad thing, you know? I'm sitting there drinking, shitting, doing what people in the bathroom do. You know? Doing what people in the bathroom do. You know, they take shits. So I'm going to tell you something about, speaking of shits, I'll tell you guys a little story about a young Asian friend that I had named Albert Wang. Now, Albert Wang is your typical Asian kid, right? You know. Typical Asian kid, you know, dental floss, thin eyes, black hair, looking like a bowl cut, and an Asian kid. A+ student, glasses, looking like Harry Potter, but he was fat. And this is about 3rd, 4th grade when I started learning how to swear, right? So I'm standing there on the bus, getting ready to get off, right? Public school bus. I'm gonna put this out there. Public school bus. And Albert Wang decides to show a little bit more of the Wang, I must say. Because he pats me on the shoulder, right? And he's like, hey, Alex, check this out. Dude flashes us, man. He just flashed us. So I'm sitting here like, okay. I'm drinking a beer this time. Just kidding. I wasn't drinking in 3rd grade. Or was I? You never fucking know. But anyways, it's we're getting on the bus, right? This kid shows his dong, right? Tiny little half-inch Punisher, right? Looks like a little button you can press for an emergency exit door. So it looks like a little stub, right? I'm talking maybe this size. Maybe the size of this cork. And he's hard as shit, right? Because I was an attractive kid back in 3rd and 4th grade. I'm not saying I'm not beautiful now, you know. No one can resist this, you know. So he shows us his dong. I run off the bus, right? I run the fuck home. And then there's this kid named Mikey Cohen. You know, he's a real asshole, right? He's the type of kid that would take your PB&J and fucking step on it on the kitchen floor in the cafeteria. He was a real douche. Real douche. But yeah, dude, me and my buddy Brandon in high school, man, we did some great stuff, dude. We made Donald Trump the president. I mean, that's not really a great thing to be proud of, but we made him our fucking president because we just kept talking about him all throughout ninth grade, right? I'm about to finish his beer and end the show. So me and Brandon, right, we're in class joking about Donald Trump, fucking talking about his hair and shit. Man. And now he's the president. So we were talking all this shit, nobody cared about him, right? And then everyone started listening to us, right? So at this point, Brandon and I don't really know that people are listening to us. We're just assuming. But all I know, he was real excited about the new chocolate dip cone at Dairy Queen. He was all excited about that chocolate dip cone. But yeah, he was telling me he was all excited about the chocolate dip cone. I'm just standing here like, dude, let's stay on track here, right? People don't like Donald. Let's talk about Donald Trump, but they like Donald Trump. So if we talk about him more, people will like him more. And now, he's our fucking president. It's kind of how I see it. Right? That's kind of how I see it. That's the end of the show, guys. If you guys did enjoy, drop a thumbs up. We'll see you guys next time.